pump. By pumping with the help of the hand, we have to pump in order to get the water from the groundwater to the surface of the earth. This is hand pump is operated or will be worked by human handmade. Next is tanks. First we saw the wells, tube wells, hand pumps. So tanks are also built in such states where the water is not easily available. So because of the rocky structure layer of the surface of the earth, it is impossible to dig out the land and get the water. So states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Odisha and West Bengal. In this region, tanks are used for what? To collect the rainwater. And even the reverse waters also will be supplied through canals, through water pipes. So we can say tank is a water storage method. It is one of the water storage method which will be built or constructed from strong lasting material, that is cement will be used. This is also one kind of man-made sources for the people to have water. Next is canals. A canal is an artificial, see you can see in the picture a canal carrying water from a river to the fields, that is agricultural lands. So without water can we have the crops, grow crops? Right? Is it possible? No. So in large number the water is large quantity the water is required for the agricultural field. So they build the canals. Through this they will be utilized for the various purpose, mainly for the agricultural purpose. So we can say an artificial waterway or the passer which is built, which will be built through which the water is provided for the agricultural land. So in textbook it's given a canal is a long straight passage which is dug in the ground to take water from where? From the rivers to where? To the field. So it is called canal. Canal ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಲುವೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸೋದು, ಕಾಲುವೆಗಳು ಅಂತ, ಕಾಲುವೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿ ಕೃಷಿ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ನೀರನ್ನು ಹೊರಹಾಯಿಸೋದು. So one such canal is Indira Gandhi Canal which is in Rajasthan, and it takes water from where? Beas and Satluj river in the Indira Gandhi canals built ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ for the irrigation activities, which is in Punjab, and it drains the dry areas of the Rajasthan. So from this they will get the water facility to the Rajasthan place. Next is dam. So in Karnataka how we have the KRS dam, in the same way a dam will be built. So what is dam actually? A dam is a barrier or it's a passage, or you can say it's a wall like structure, or it's a thing which will be built in order to flow the water, or you can say it's a reservoirs to provide water for the many activities such as irrigation, human consumption for the drinking purpose, and industrial activities, and fishing we can have, boating, and even it avoids floods, main thing. So it is helpful for to store the water for the irrigation. They control floods, they help in fish breeding, fishing, and generate or create hydroelectricity power, and etc. So we can say a dam is a barrier which restricts, which avoids the flow of water, or like reservoirs, which is useful for many activities. So it is built a reservoir, a storage. It is a human made lake. It will be created or built behind the dam to hold the river water. So you can say it's a reservoir which is made by the human made lake to hold the river water. So dear students, in today's class we learnt about which are all the human made sources of water, that is wells, tube wells, hand pumps, tanks, canals and dams. So a well is an excavation which is created in the ground by digging or drilling to have get a water. Tube wells is a type of water wells in which a long stainless steel tube or pipe will be fixed to it in order to get the underground water. Next, hand pumps, a pump which will be operated or will be worked by hand. especially for to get the water, well water, or to avoid the drought also. Next, tanks. It is a water storage method constructed from strong lasting material, that is concrete. And canals is an artificial waterway passage which is built to provide water for irrigation. Last is dam. A dam is a man-made lake in order to store the water or the river water in order to avoid floods, and it will be used for creating electricity. It will be utilized for the irrigation and many more human activities also. In the next class we will see how to save or conserve the water resources in order to have better future for the better life. Thank you.